Hey everyone, today I will be reacting to episode 2 of Sound Euphonium. So we will get right into it, and we will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Cameras on, yeah. Alright, so we get directly into the opening song again. Yeah, the first episode was, I watched it yesterday, it was very interesting actually. We got a lot of interesting characters, a lot of girls' names I won't remember just from watching this episode. So yeah, I need the time to do that. And yeah, what happened? It was about the main character, the girl, and she started high school, and the first thing she sees is the orchestral group standing and welcoming everyone, and she realizes that they're not very good. She herself is from a middle school and some orchestra club there, right? Where they didn't get a real gold, and she had a friend in there who aimed higher than the rest when it comes to how successful they should be. And they didn't really end their relationship in a good way, but now they are in the same school. And the last thing we saw on the last episode was that she was trying to talk to her friend again, right? So we'll see if they will start joining again together in the same orchestral club, and to see what their relationship will be from here. Yeah, I think that sums up the last episode. And here we go. Right, this is where we left off. Okay, maybe not that easy. It won't be, and she's already nervous. Yeah. Looks kind of creepy. You can do it. Oh, she heard. And she's completely ignoring her. That's gonna be rough. We'll see about that. Yeah, right. You can't postpone it all the time. But I get how she's feeling though. Like, if her former friend is gonna ignore her all the time, it's going to be difficult. Or maybe she didn't notice her. Ah, nice to meet you, Euphonium. There's nothing really to apologize for. You just had different thoughts about what happened. If she knows how to play it, then definitely the right choice. Hmm. Trombone, nice. Okay, so she didn't really have a choice, just happened. I mean, there's a lot of instruments she hasn't tried, right? So I get that she's curious to see what they will sound like. Mm-hmm. Okay. Everyone's like, I'm sure that Taki, I'm sure that the female teacher is a good person actually. Baritone. Mm-hmm. And there she is. Always aggressive. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they have a leader for each instrument, I guess. Mm-hmm. So they need more trumpet players. Trombone. Yeah, I get. Right, now it's her turn. You've that, there it is, but it looks like a great instrument. No, it's youth. Right, right. Yeah, I get how she's thinking. Okay, she talked way. She has the list of everything she said. It's more than one page too. Yeah, I like her. Tuba, nice. Yeah, it looks heavy. Don't drop it. Really showing the joy of each instrument. Yeah, I thought she would choose that. Can we will hear her play it maybe? Nice. Maybe not too many people want to play the contrabass. It's already hers to play. Baby. You hear everyone trying out the instruments. Hear the noise around. Hmm. That's because you're too aggressive. That's not gonna help. Really? Yeah, never. Yeah, absolutely. Even if you have experience, you just try the ones you want. What's that? She knows how to play it. Oh, she's practicing a lot. She's trying. You almost got it. Yeah. No, she doesn't. Hmm. Shut up. Oh, she believes it too. It doesn't fit for that instrument, right? There we go. It's like it's yeah. I was gonna say about like Cinderella shoes, but also it's like when like Harry Potter, right? When you the staff chooses you. Yeah, go away from there. Good, she got away. There's a childhood friend. Hmm. Even he is trying something new. And who's she? Okay, Aoi-chan. More familiar faces. Okay, so she got stuck with it anyway. I guess that's also fate, just like she said. A lot more studying for her. Cram school too. Okay, so they get more room for the instruments, I guess. There she is. I mean, she is talking to her, so maybe Kumiko, I think her name was Kumiko, maybe she think it's worse than it is. So formal. Yeah, with all that new members, sure. Yeah, and it didn't work. Could become a goal if you work hard. That's what I think he wants to. Uh-huh. Okay. So he lets them decide, but then he will be the one coaching them to their decision and their goal. But he's a good teacher already. I like him. Isn't that a good thing though? Slowly and slowly more hands go up. Now I don't know if it's the majority though or it isn't. No one. So they have a big goal. Okay, there's one. And it was her neighbor. Okay, so she's gonna be against it. Obviously, how's that gonna go for her, right? How's she gonna enjoy it now when her goal isn't met? Let's see how long she will stay in the club then if she didn't want to go to the nationals. There we go. She didn't vote neither. Maybe she couldn't decide. You know, she needed time to think about it, what she wanted to do. So it was about the friend. Ah, okay. Kosaka. I have to remember that. Kumiko and Kosaka. Got those names, I think. And that's her. I forgot what her name was. Mm-hmm. That's probably it. I don't think she doesn't think it was wrong. She just. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that was you. Okay. Ah, okay. So everyone raised their hand just because to avoid fight and arguments. Hmm. Okay, got it. 3 years. But I guess the 3 years of them staying in the school and doing the orchestral band. Still trying to talk to her. Well, I mean, Kosaka doesn't seem that mad about it anymore, unless she's hiding it. The thing is that she's not completely ignoring Kumiko. It's just that Kumiko needs to say something back to her. But I guess it's their comfort zone that stopped them, to avoid conflict. Yeah, so another good episode of Sound Euphonium. This episode really showed like the way that the Kyoto Animation has animated, especially the instruments. They have put a lot of work to animate, so they look shiny and everything. Like this anime really describes the love for instruments. The way instruments can bring so much joy to some people, and I think that looks really nice. But yeah, they got to their club now, and apparently was I think there was like 21 new members or something like that, and they all had to choose an instrument, and eventually I think Kumiko ended up with the euphonium anyway, even though she wanted to try something else, and I guess it was some kind of fate that brought her back to the euphonium. And I don't remember what her name was. I'm gonna call her Emerald for now, even though she doesn't want to be called Emerald. But she started. I think she also I forgot what instruments she got, but she got one that she was known to use before that not many other people wanted to use. It just felt right for her. And then we had their I guess we can call it their orchestral teacher, the new teacher that came in. I forgot what his name was. And him trying to, get them to vote, what their goal is to be. If they want to just play for fun or if they want to reach the nationals, right? And we could see pretty much all hands except some reach up for the nationals, right? Um, but it's also like what was mentioned in the end, right? That maybe many people were reaching their hands to agree on it, even though they don't really agree on it because they don't want to create a conflict in the band. Because maybe then the band will just be chaos and people will leave and it will just get worse, right? So, and we could also see it while they had to raise their hand. First, it was someone who raised their hands, and after that, it's just not everyone was raising their hands at the same time, right? It was one person maybe, and then slowly and slowly it became more hands. So that kind of describes what they said, that the hand raising was just for to avoid the conflict, really, just going along with it, even though maybe not that, maybe that maybe even though that's not what everyone wanted. And Kumiko's, I think her neighbor, the one with the pigtails, she decided to go against the flow. That's why she voted down. She raised her hands to just play for fun. Personally, I think it's fine to have a goal like reach the nationals. That's no problem. But I think it only works if everyone is on the same level, right? Like if everyone just, like they did now, they just raised their hands to avoid conflict. And not everyone's. I mean, it will look nice in the beginning, but I think we will see later on in this show that this actually just postponed conflicts, right? I think this will just show that as the episodes go on and not everyone was on the same level, that's when we will see all the chaotic seeds of trying to reach their goal, right? Because some of the people are really focusing on getting to the nationals, and when the other ones that just raise their hands to avoid conflicts, when they just aren't on the same level, they got maybe the ones that actually do want to make it to the nationals will just get frustrated with them, and that's how the chaotic stuff will start, right? That is something like I'm going into this show completely blind, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. But based on what I've seen from this episode so far, that's the first impression I get right now, that might be what's gonna happen. That the hand raising never really stopped the conflict. It's just postponed the conflict, because in the end, what people actually think inside is probably gonna come back eventually in the show, and that's where the real drama comes in, I think, and the chaotic scenes, because I mean, obviously, I don't think it's gonna be like everyone is gonna be on the same level in this club, right? There's gonna be a lot of different opinions, and I'm expecting to see a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, a lot of just things falling apart before they get better. That's what I expect from this show. But yeah, I think that sums up the episode really well and what my thoughts were about it. As you probably can understand now, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen from here. If my theory is going to be right, if there is actually going to be chaos because not everyone was on the same level. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's all I can say for now. If you like this reaction, please make sure to leave a like, comment if you have any thoughts about the episode, subscribe if you want more anime reactions, and if you have Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. I talk more about anime and other stuff there. You will find the link in the description. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Please let me know what you thought, and I wish you all a good day. Bye.